Hi everyone, so today I am going to be doing a vlog and I haven't ever done a vlog before, so yeah, I hope it's okay for you guys. And this is going to be about my little weekend away with my boyfriend to Bath and Bristol, which is their two cities. I think it's a city or a town or something like that, in the southwest of England, and I live in the southeast. So say if this was a map, I'd live like here and it would be over here. So it's about 3 hours away, and we drove, well, my boyfriend Dan drove, and so we went to Bath first, and the hotel we were staying at was in Bristol, but we were going to a concert in Bath, so we didn't go to the hotel first because we didn't have time because there was quite a lot of traffic. So I ended up doing my makeup in the car as well, which is actually quite difficult because you're bumpy and the sun was in my eye, so I had to use the mirror from the drop down thing to block the sun. Didn't block the sun was shining in my eye, so that was really difficult, but I had to do it. So yeah, that was that. We didn't stop off much on the journey. I think we stopped off once or so twice. We found the venue and luckily there was parking around the corner, but we had to pay like £5 for parking. There's my daddy. Sorry, there's my dad on his motorbike. Come home from work. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, there's parking around the corner. But we had to pay like £5 for parking for like a couple of hours, which was pretty expensive. But we paid anyway because there was nowhere else to park. And then we went and had dinner in Pizza Express, which was very nice. And then we went round to the venue, and it was Bath Comedy, I think. And went to see Def Havana, and they were doing an acoustic thing for their latest album. And we were standing up for the concert, and it was so lovely. Like, the lead singer's voice is just beautiful. But unfortunately for me, I'm a short ass, so I couldn't really see anything. I could see like one head, but I could see lots of heads from everyone else in the audience, but whatever. Yeah, it was still really good. So then that finished, and then we went back to our hotel, which was in Bristol. So we had to drive to Bristol, which took about 40 minutes. So it was quite far. We only thought they were like 20 minutes away from each other, but it was quite further than that. And it was really nice to drive because it was dark and you could see all the stars, like really nice and clear. In Bath you could anyway, well, from the drive. And it was really pretty, and I was just staring out the window the whole time. And then we got to the hotel. I can't remember like the exact name, but it was Premier Inn. And it was in like a little retail park, so there were like some restaurants and things, like all in the same little bit. So it was quite late when we got there. I think it was about 12 or half 12 or something. But we went up to our room, and the room was really nice. There was a TV, a double bed, a chair, and space to put your clothes and things. And we had an ensuite bathroom as well, which was very nice. The bed was so comfortable, like we fell asleep straight away, and we slept through like the whole night. Woke up once at like 5 in the morning, but then after that just slept through. And I have really trouble sleeping, especially in places which I haven't been to before. So yeah, we absolutely loved the bed. And then in the morning we went to Frankie and Benny's for breakfast, because that was in the little retail park bit, and the breakfast was really nice. And the weather was actually really nice because it's been really crappy in England, but there was actually some sunshine, so we could either go to Bath for the day and like sightsee and do touristy bits, or go to the zoo, because on our drive back from Bath the night before I saw a sign for the zoo and I love the zoo, so I was pretty excited about that. So we did decide to go to the zoo, and it was very fun as well. There was like a bug house, which I actually hate bugs, so I was screaming throughout the whole walk in there. Ugh, there was like spiders, which is me, and I hate spiders. And then there were like a big locust plague thing, and it was horrible, and yeah, it was horrible. And then they had like a butterfly world thing, so you could walk in and you could be like free with the butterflies, and it was very cute. And they had a reptile house, which was good, and this is Bristol Zoo, by the way. And they had lots of different bits. There was an aquarium, I think, yeah, there was an aquarium, and they had a house, like a fake house, that you could go in and it would represent somebody's house. Like, it had a kitchen, and it had like all mice in the cupboards, and the mice were really cute. But I think that was a really good idea, and there were rats as well, but rats are nasty, but the mice were cute. And they had these, like, I think it was really good because you could walk in with a lot of the animals, so they could just like walk past you and be like, hi. Yeah, I'll put some pictures as we go along as well. And there were meerkats, and there were penguins, and we saw the penguin show, which was really cute. Like, we saw them being fed, and we saw the seal show as well, which was good. And then there were these really funny birds. I think they're called locateers, and you could pay for a pot of food. It's 70p for a pot, or 2 pots for £1, and you would just hold it like this in your hand, and all these birds would literally come flying. We didn't even have food at first, and the second we walked through, this bird landed on my head and like all over my arms. I was like, oh, covered in birds. But yeah, so they were really cute, but you couldn't like when they were on you, couldn't go to stroke them because they were like, but yeah. So we fed the birds, which was really cute, so I'll put some pictures up as well of that. And there were these 2 little lion cubs, and they was the cutest little thing, and they were play fighting with each other, which was dead cute. And we spent most of the day at the zoo. I think we left at about 5. But yeah, I'll put pictures in of all the animals we saw. And there was these ducklings and this duck, and it was the cutest thing. I literally stood and watched them for about 10 minutes because they were so cute. And then Dan was like, can we go? So we went, but it was so cute, and all the animals were just really sweet, except for the bugs. But yeah, that was a really fun day. And then we got an ice cream afterwards from the ice cream man. I got the classic 99, which was nice. And then we took a walk back to the car. So then we went back to another hotel, because we weren't staying in the hotel that we stayed in the night before, because originally Dan just booked one night. And then I said, well, we're driving all the way up there, so we might as well stay for another night. So I booked us another hotel, and this was called Bristol North Holiday Inn Express. So we drove there from the zoo, and it wasn't far, it was like 20 minutes or so. And then we checked in, and this hotel was really nice. There was a bar, there was like a lounge area, there was a kitchen area, and it was very big, whereas the Premier Inn one was quite small. Like they just had a reception, they didn't have any facilities, but it was still really good. But this one, there was a lot more there, So we went up to our room, and again the room was really nice. We had a double bed, an ensuite bathroom, we had a little sofa and a TV which was really nice. So we stayed there for a bit, and then like we had our showers and got ready and everything, and we didn't know what to do. Like we were going to go to a casino, but then we didn't because it was quite late, so we decided to just go to Nando's and then come back and have a drink at the bar. So sorry, my hair. So then we went to find a Nando's. So we got there to this Nando's and we couldn't find it, so we got back in the car and drove to another Nando's, and this one was in a shopping centre which was closed because it was quite late. I think it was about 9, half 9, 10 at this point. Okay, no, it can't have been 10, must have been like half 9 or so. So that one was shut. So then we drove all the way to another one, and it took us like an hour and a bit to try and find a Nando's, and we finally found it, and we had to park up this massive hill, so we had to walk down. Sorry, my back really hurts. So yeah, we had to walk down this massive hill, which meant having to walk back up it after, but whatever. We got our Nando's, which was really nice, and we were so hungry because we didn't have lunch that day. We just had our Frankenbeanies breakfast, so we were very hungry. But yeah, so Nando's was really nice as ever. And then we went back to the hotel, and we got like 2 drinks at the bar, and then we just went up to our room and we went to, oh yeah, we watched TV for a bit, nothing exciting. And the soap in the hotel, like there was like a squeezy thing for like when you're in the shower, which is like the body wash, and it says hair wash as well, and it was coconut and it smelled so good. Just like standing in the shower. So yeah, that was that. And then we were really tired, so we went to sleep, and then we woke up the next day at like 10 or so, or something like that, and we had breakfast in the hotel, which it was okay. There wasn't a lot of selection, like there were quite a few juice selections, like apple juice, orange juice, chocolate juice, blah blah blah. So we had orange juice and Dan had apple juice. Not that you care about the juices I drink, but anyway, I'm just trying to give you a full story. And then they had like cereal. They didn't have many, I think they had like 4 cereals. And then they had muffins, like a chocolate muffin and a blueberry muffin, but they were really small, they're like this big, but they were really good. And they had fruit, they only had apples, and they had toast, but we didn't have toast. I can't even remember what we had now. I had an apple, I had a muffin. They had like beans and sausages, but they looked horrible. Really can't remember what I had to eat. I literally cannot remember what we had to eat, but I just can't remember. It was something solid. I didn't have cereal, I didn't have anything that I've mentioned, or I would have remembered what it is. But yeah, I remember it was nice. But anyway, yeah, it's a shame that the selection wasn't big enough because all the hot food looked really disgusting, so we didn't touch that. But yeah, it was okay. So then when we finished breakfast, we went back to our hotel room, and then we packed all our stuff and got in the car and went home. And it took us about 3 hours to get home, and we stopped off like a few times and we bought some sweets. We bought some jelly snakes, and I got Kinder Egg because they are lovely. And yeah, then we went back to Dan's house, and his parents made a roast dinner, and I think we had chicken. Yeah, that was really nice. And then he dropped me back home, and then that was it. And that was our weekend away. But yeah, it was really nice just to get away from here for a bit and have a change of scenery, as you would say. But the zoo was really fun and I love the zoo. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video, and thank you those of you who said that you wanted to see this video. So yeah, please follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll put my Facebook as well, and all the links will be in the down bar. And please thumbs up this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be great. So if you want to request anything, then just leave it in the comments box below and I will get on that. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video.